Welcome to the deep dive. We love plunging into fascinating sources here, and today we're looking at something really ancient, really influential. The Gayatri Mantra. It's got this reputation, as a powerful source of wisdom, insight. So our goal today is to sort of unpack its layers, see why it still matters.
Exactly. And we'll approach this by breaking it down word by word almost. Understand the pieces first, and then build up to that bigger picture, that overarching message. It's the best way to see why it's resonated for ages, and how it might offer some clarity even now.
Okay, great. Let's dive right in then. It starts with Om. Our sources point to this as like the universal sound, the source of creation almost.
The primordial sound.
Foundational. Then Pu. That's the earthly plane, right? Our physical world existence.
Correct. The tangible reality we experience.
And straight after, Bhuvah, which takes us where?
That signifies the mental and emotional realm, the atmosphere, you could say, a space of transformation.
Okay, physical, then mental, emotional. And the last one in this bit, Swaha.
Swaha points upwards, you might say, to the spiritual plane, the celestial, the realm of, light and truth.
Wow. So right at the start, it maps out the whole cosmos. Physical, mental, spiritual. It's quite something. What does framing it like that, those three realms, what does that immediately suggest for someone maybe trying to find balance today?
Well, it's fascinating because it immediately sets this really comprehensive stage. It covers existence from, the ground beneath our feet to the highest ideals. It's not just descriptive, it's like a reminder of all the dimensions we operate in. Grounds the abstract a bit, maybe, acknowledging our full being as the starting point for understanding.
Right, like you need to consider all three aspects.
Precisely. And having set that stage, that landscape of existence, the mantra then points us towards the source of it all. It kind of zooms out. So next we hear Tat, which means essentially that, as in that supreme reality, the absolute.
That,
Followed by Savitur. Now this is more specific. It means of the sun, or more accurately, of Savitur, the divine solar deity often seen as the impeller, the source of light, life, energy.
so the sun as this divine source.
And then Varenyam, which conveys something like worthy of worship, adorable, choice-worthy, something truly excellent and deserving devotion.
Okay, so it's building this picture. That supreme reality connected to the divine sun, worthy of reverence. It's quite powerful imagery. But how does this connect back to us? Are we just meant to observe this, or is there like an active part for us?
Yes, that's exactly where it pivots. It becomes incredibly personal and very active. Because next comes Bhargo. Bhargo refers to the radiance, the effulgence, that divine light often seen as purifying.
A purifying light.
And then Devasya, meaning of the deity or of the divine, referring back to that supreme consciousness, Savitri. But then we get Dheemahi, and this is key. It means we meditate upon.
We meditate upon. Okay, that's the active part.
Exactly. It shifts the focus right there. It's not just about acknowledging something out there. It's about our engagement with it, internalizing it, inviting that divine, purifying light into our own consciousness, our own experience.
So definitely not passive reception. It's about active meditation.
Yeah.
The active engagement with that light. And that leads us to the final phrase, Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. What's the ask here? What's the ultimate request being made?
This translates roughly to, may it illuminate our intellects, or sometimes, who may stimulate our thought sprayers. The Yo Nah part connects it back to us, our intellects, or our thoughts. So the request is very specific. Enlightenment or guidance, not just generally, but specifically for the mind, for our intellects, our inner wisdom.
Illumination of the intellect. That's interesting. It's a prayer for mental clarity, for understanding.
Yes. How does this divine radiance interact with our own capacity for understanding? It's a direct plea for guidance in our thoughts, our discernment, our purpose.
So let's try and bring all these amazing pieces together. What's the kind of full resonance, and maybe touch again on why it feels so relevant now?
Right. Putting it all together, one common understanding flows like this. Om, earth, atmosphere, heavens. We meditate upon the adorable glory of the radiant Savitur, the divine. May he inspire our prayers intellects. Or perhaps more fluidly, we meditate on the divine brilliance of that supreme being, source of the physical, mental, and spiritual worlds. May that cosmic light illuminate our thoughts and guide our understanding towards truth and purpose. What makes it endure, I think, isn't just the beautiful sound or structure, it's how adaptable that core request is.
Right.
Think about today, the sheer overload of information, right?
Oh, absolutely. Constant noise.
So this ancient call to illuminate our intellects, it feels incredibly modern. It's like a blueprint for cognitive clarity,
Yeah.
for cutting through the noise to understand what actually matters, whether that's in work, relationships, just personal growth. It's almost like a spiritual technology for the mind.
A spiritual technology for the mind. I like that. It's not just words, it's an aspiration, a tool maybe for guidance. It really shows an ancient understanding that wisdom isn't just knowing stuff, but having this inner light to guide you.
It really does. And it makes you think, doesn't it? In our nonstop world, how often do we pause to really consider the source of our thoughts, let alone connecting them to something? Well, cosmic.
Hmm.
The power of wisdom like this from the Gayatri Mantra is how it can shed light on very modern problems. It's this timeless invitation, really, to seek clarity, to seek purpose. By meditating, by connecting to something beyond the immediate hustle. It's a quest that feels just as vital now as ever.
And that connection, that focus on illuminating our intellects, it suggests this isn't just about asking for help from outside, but about cultivating something within us, empowering us.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. We really hope exploring the Gayatri Mantra inspires you, the listener, to keep digging into these powerful ideas, these texts that offer understanding and maybe point towards truth. Until next time, keep diving deep.